Hey everyone. So I just have to say congratulations to the Tampa Bay Lightning. They won Game 5 yesterday and beat the Boston Bruins in 5 games to move on to the Eastern Conference Final. So congratulations to them. And Tampa Bay is certainly looking like a strong favorite going to make it to the Stanley Cup. Um, they're such a deep team. I've watched a lot of their games these playoffs. Their forward group is just incredible, incredibly deep, incredibly skilled. All four lines, very physical too, which they may surprise a little people, but they can certainly play hard-hitting hockey, especially that fourth line of Kunitz, Paquette, and Callahan. That line beat the Bruins up. They're just extremely deep up front and really built well for the playoffs and for making a Stanley Cup run. On defense, they were great as well, especially against the Bruins. Their defense just shut the Bruins' offense right down. And I think adding Ryan McDonough at the trading deadline really solidified their back end and made them not only one of the best offensive teams, but a very strong defensive team as well. And Andrei Vasilevsky in net, I cannot say enough about him. He has been unbelievable for them. Only 23 years old. He had a fantastic regular season. He's one of the 3 finalists for the Vezina, and it's carried over into the playoffs. He was fantastic for the Lightning in this series and all playoffs long. And he needs to continue his strong play if they're going to go even further. But the Lightning were a team that were expected to go deep into the playoffs like this, and they've lived up to expectations so far. They went all in at the trade deadline, getting McDonough and JT Miller, and really solidifying that team both up front and on the back end, and making them one of the favorites going into the playoffs, and they have not disappointed so far. They've only lost 2 games so far these playoffs and really have looked really good. I've been thoroughly impressed with what I've seen from Tampa Bay, and they are now that the Bruins are out, they are the team that I want to come out of the Eastern Conference. I would love to see Tampa Bay in the finals. I'd love to see Stamkos and Kucherov in the finals, and maybe even win it. But I was greatly impressed with what they were able to do so far in these playoffs. And no matter who they play, Pittsburgh or Washington in the Eastern Conference Final, it's going to be a very tough series. But I do think that no matter who they play, Tampa Bay is the better team. They're just really good all up and down their lineup. All 4 lines, all 3 defense pairs. Their goaltender's fantastic. They've just looked really good so far, and we'll see if that can continue. I think it's going to. I definitely think they're the best team from the East left in the playoffs, and we're probably the best team in the East going into the playoffs as well. So congratulations to Tampa Bay. They've looked really good so far, and I'm rooting for them now. I want to see them make it to the Stanley Cup Final. So on to the Eastern Conference Final, and then we'll see from there. But good for Tampa. Like, comment, share, subscribe, follow on social media. Check out offthewallhockey.com. Keep this channel growing. We're almost to 130 subscribers, so thank you all for that very much. Let's keep this channel growing, and thank you all very much for watching, and talk to you soon.